What's up, you guys? Welcome back to this channel. Thanks for joining me on this very dry Wednesday, but I wanted to be transparent with you guys and just show you the ups and downs of owning your own business. And I'm going to show you the financial side of this grocery store today, to the actual T, to the actual number. Let's get into this one. Thanks for coming by. So we are closing for the day. We kind of took everything down. We're actually eating here tonight. It's part of just being a small business owner. The person who runs all of our sales for the store, the cash, the debit, sometimes honestly checks with older ladies that we know, the e-transfers for curbside pickups, everything you see is run by this woman, the key grip of the store, Felicia. So she runs all the numbers for us, because kind of the day-to-day bookkeeping, and everything goes to an accountant to take care of our taxes at the end of the quarter. So yeah, just keep that in mind as well. This is a snapshot glimpse of our daily sales that I want to kind of give you guys an idea on what goes on if you ever started a business similar to this. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, this channel is all about owning, growing, and starting your own small business and entrepreneurship. If you're into any of that, please subscribe down below and hit the like button, because it really helps this channel grow and get to other people who are interested in this topic. I'm really not sure why I keep wearing camo in these videos. Felicia's made fun of me probably for the last 2 months, because she says every video I've made I've been wearing camo. I'm not sure what happens. It seems like every time I turn on the camera, this shirt just comes with it. And yeah, I have a few pieces, but this is the main one, I guess. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's something different. 2022, let's get camouflaged, I guess. So it was a Thursday in January. For business, that may be one of the worst things you can ever hear. January is probably one of the worst months in across the fields in any business, because right after Christmas, people kind of spent all their money, or you know, they're not into buying as much now because they spent so much back then, or they're, you know, buying less food because they're on a, you know, new year, new me path, or simply it's cold outside and they're not coming out to retail stores as much. So yeah, January is just not a good month in general for business, and especially Thursdays for my business, because the big box stores on Thursdays put out all their sales, so it kind of pulls my usual customers, the usual customer count away from my store. So yeah, Thursdays in January, not the best day, but I'm going to show you the exact number we did anyways, because that's just the way we kind of do things on this channel. Right? There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be days where, you know, you're on top of the world, everything's fresh and full, sales are great, customers are in good spirits, you know, you're working, you're just feeling motivated. And there's going to be other days where, you know, something breaks down. Like, I'll give you an example today. One of my coolers just broke down, and it cost me $250 to fix it. And then the freezer in front of it actually broke down. Let me just show you really quick here. So this freezer has broken down about 3 times in the past 6 months, each time costing me between $300 and $500 to fix. Now you might just say, why don't you just replace the whole unit and get something new? A unit like this can be around $7,000 to $10,000. So you go figure. I'm gonna try to get my money's worth out of this one. We bought this one not too long ago, pretty much brand new, and yeah, it's been problems ever since. Now the one behind it that kicked the bucket today is just over here, and this one cost me $300 today. So you can tell what kind of day I'm having here. Yeah, it's not been the most productive and motivating day, but yeah, I'm giving you the ups and downs of this business and any business in general, because you can't expect things to be sunshine and rainbows all the time. Unfortunately, being in business comes with the roller coaster of emotions that, you know, you're always running from failure, or always you know, dreaming big and no one understands it. So there's a balance between those emotions that you're gonna have to figure out on your own. And yeah, just keep that in mind when I run the numbers with you right now. I'm gonna jump over into my home office. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may not. and tell you the exact numbers we did today. And hopefully that gives you a good idea on what's going on in this business and maybe motivates you to start your own. Okay.
Whoa.
Thank you.
I've never been a French speaker, so.
All right. Thank you for that.
I feel like you're...
Okay, so today's sales at the store. Debit was $650, credit was $520, cash was $350. For some reason, no one pays in cash anymore. That's really not good for me because we get charged on every debit and credit transaction. So total sales for the day were $1,520. Really not the best day, to be honest with you. That's kind of a low day, and we expected that, as we mentioned many times in this video. January just kind of sucks. That's pretty much all there is to it. Remember, that was sales for the day, not profit. We can get into how much it costs to run the store day to day. We have come a long way since first opening. We've been doing this for about 4 years, so this isn't, bad. We're definitely breaking even with these numbers still. And, we would have been crying tears of joy if we hit these numbers 4 years ago. So I guess I got to be grateful for what we're getting and how we're doing, considering everything going on in the world and the month we're in and everything considered. I'm pretty satisfied. And you have people that will look at these numbers and say, they're laughable or it's nothing. But when you put into perspective how long it takes to get to the levels of the big box stores and how much they do per day and how many customers they get, everyone started in this situation, okay, for the most part. They started from small, mom and pop shops and kept growing, or, many of them closed down, most of them closed down and never really make it. So just to be, in this situation where we're able to make these videos 4 years later is something to take into account, and, hopefully to inspire you or motivate you guys to start your own, businesses, because that's what this channel is all about. That's why I'm sitting here talking to you guys about our daily sales, because I want to, show you the ins and outs of, opening your own small business, what it takes, what to expect, and how not to get overwhelmed by thinking you need to be at 100 when you started 3 days ago and planning. Everyone wants to start at the top, and no one wants to go through the dirty kind of grunt work that we're still doing 4 years later, because it's not as glamorous. It's not as Instagram worthy to, be sitting here with an expired tea, with an older laptop, and telling you I did $1,500 in a day. It's not as fun to do that, but unfortunately you have to start at this level. So hopefully you guys take some value from this video. Thanks for watching it, and thanks for coming back to this channel. We will keep growing and enjoying our time on Earth together. I'm really not sure why I can never end a video without being weird. Have a good night.